What's up, Gator Nation? I have an interesting video for you today. Did ESPN's both ranking systems get the expected Gator record correct? I don't believe so. I'll give you my full thoughts after we cover both ranking systems, and then I'll let you know if I agree or disagree with what the ranking systems are saying. The first ESPN ranking system, it's a new one that they came up with. It's called the SP Plus ranking system. What? Now you ask me, what is the SP Plus ranking system? I'll give you the explanation of what is the SP Plus ranking system. The SP Plus ranking system is used to evaluate college football teams developed by ESPN analyst Bill Conley. It measures the team's efficiency, taking into account factors like tempo, opponent strength, and other metrics. SP Plus is a projection-based system, meaning it tries to project how the team will perform based on current strengths and weaknesses. The other system we're going to talk about later in the video is the ESPN Power Index. Both of these prediction systems have similar records, if not the same record, that they're predicting for the Gators will happen in 2025. Let me go ahead and read to you some more about the SP Plus rankings and how they believe this will match up. Give me a second. In 93 days, it starts again. From week 0, Irish Barna, Iowa State versus Kansas State in Dublin in mid-August, and the national title game in late January. The 2025 college football season looms. And with all the transfer portal movement finally slowing down, including spring moves, FBS teams have averaged more than 19 transfers this offseason, up more than 40% from last season. We can finally take a semi-confident look at what's in store for the fall. That means updating our numbers. Below are the SP Plus projections for the upcoming season. A quick reminder, preseason projections are based on 3 factors. Returning production. The returning production numbers are based on rosters. I have updated as much as humanly possible to account for transfer attrition. The combination of last year's SP Plus ratings and the adjustments based on returning production make up about 2/3 of the projections formula. Recent recruiting. This piece informs of the caliber of team's potential replacement and or new stars in the lineup. It's determined by the past few years of recruiting rankings in diminishing order, meaning the most recent class carries the most weight. This is also impacted by the recruiting rankings of incoming transfers, an acknowledgement that the art of roster management is now heavily dedicated by the transfer portal. Recent history, using a sliver of information from the previous 4 seasons or so, gives you a good measure of the overall program health. One other reminder, SP Plus is tempo and opponent adjusted measure of college football efficiency. It's a predictive measure that most sustainable and predictable aspects of football, not a resume ranking. And along those lines, these projections are intended to be a guess of what the AP Top 25 will look like at the end of the season. They are simply early off-season power rankings based on information we have been able to gather. Here are the updated rankings. I'm I'm going to read you the top 14. Number 1, Ohio State. SP ranking of 29.5. Offense, 39.6. Defense, 10.1. Number 2, Alabama, 27.9. 40.4 on offense, 12.6 on defense. Number 3, Penn State, 27.7 on the SP Plus ranking, 40.6 on offense, 12.9 on defense. Number 4, Georgia, 26.9 on SP Plus ranking, 30.0 on offense, 12.1 on defense. Number 5, Texas, SP Plus ranking of 26.4. Offense ranking 35.4. Defense ranking 9.0. Notre Dame, SP Plus ranking of 24.9. Offense ranking 38.3. Defense ranking 13.4. Oregon at number 7 ranks SP Plus ranking of 24.7. Offense ranking 40.5. Defense ranking 15.8. Clemson, SP Plus ranking of 23.3. Offense ranking 39.9. Defense ranking 16.7. Number 9, LSU, 22.1 SP Plus ranking. Offense ranking 40.7. Defense ranking 18.6. Sorry. Number 10, Michigan, SP Plus ranking 21.5. Offense ranking 31.8. Defense ranking 10.3. Number 11, Ole Miss, SP Plus ranking of 19.8. Offense ranking 31.8. Defense ranking 10.3. Number 11. Number 12, Miami, SP Plus ranking of 18.8. Offense ranking 34.6. Defense ranking 14.8. Number 13, Tennessee, SP Plus ranking 18.4. Offense ranking 31.4. Defense ranking 13.0. And number 14, our beloved Florida Gators, SP Plus ranking number 17.3. Offense ranking 35.4. Defense ranking 18.2. Okay, guys, so from Florida's schedule, the Florida-Tennessee game will be a toss-up, and it's going to be at Florida. So I believe that's a win for Florida. The Georgia-Florida game, it's a loss for Florida. So right now you have Florida sitting at 3-1. And the reason I say 3-1 is because we play University of Long Island week 1 and USF week 2. But then you play Ole Miss at Ole Miss. They're number 11 and number 14. SP Plus ranking 19.8. Offensive ranking is their 34.6. Defense ranking 14.8. I'm still going to give that to Florida, so they're sitting at 4-1 as of right now. But I believe Florida will lose to Texas, even though it's at home. So it's at 4-2. I believe also Florida will lose to LSU. So it's 4-3. We will beat Texas A&M. So it's 5-3. We will beat Florida State, so it's 6-3. But I think we can lose to Miami. That makes it 6-4. I think we'll lose to who else? I'm just going according to the SP Plus ranking. This is not what I believe, guys. I think we'll lose to also, like I said, LSU, so it's 6-4. I think according to the ESP Plus rankings, we're gonna be 6-6. And now I'll go to the ESPN. ESPN. Give me a second. I forgot the name of it now. The ESPN Power Index rankings. And what they think the record will be. So let me read to you what they posted here on Gators Online about the ESPN Power Rankings. The Florida Gators posted their first winning season since 2020, closed with 4 straight wins, and finished 8-5 last year. Meanwhile, UF recruits a lot of talent, including returns a lot of talent, including quarterback DJ Lagway, a potential star. Yet, despite the ESPN Football Power Index, FBI does not seem over bullish on Florida in 2025 at this time. The FBI predicted the win and loss record for each SEC team. If you're a Gator fan, you're not going to like this. The FBI has UF going just 6-6 for the 2025 season. Here's what On3's Steve Samora wrote about UF in his article about the ESPN FBI rankings. Going into the 2024 season, Florida head coach Billy Napier was firmly on the hot seat. Then quarterback DJ Lagway took over, and things weren't perfect by any means, but it was enough to get another season. There are real expectations for the Gators to compete for an SEC championship in 2025. There are, however, expectations they take another step forward with Lagway at quarterback for the Gators around him. There's plenty of question marks. Florida is a young team after all. Still, they've recruited well and have plenty of raw talent. Florida does face arguably the most difficult schedule in the country again, and that obviously has something to do with this ranking projection. The FBI has the following 11 SEC teams finishing with more overall wins than the Gators in 2025. The Texas Longhorns, Georgia Bulldogs, Alabama Crimson Tide, Tennessee Volunteers, Ole Miss Rebels, Texas A&M Aggies, LSU Tigers, Auburn Tigers, South Carolina Gamecocks, Oklahoma Sooners, Missouri Tigers. Are the Florida Gators better than the FBI would suggest? Are the Gators being slept on by the ESPN FBI? It's possible. Athlon has the Gators 11th in their preseason top 25. Meanwhile, Pro Football Focus has multiple Florida position units ranked among the top 10 in the country, including both offense and defensive lines. Wrote PFF Matt Chadwick. Wow, the Florida defensive line. The Florida Gators returned 2 potential first-round picks on the defensive line in edge defender Tyreek Sapp and interior defender Caleb Banks. Sapp is my number 7 edge rusher in college football and was 9th in the nation with a 90.4 PFF grade in 2024. Banks was my honorable mention defensive tackle and leads all the returning Power 4 interior defenders with 53 pressures in 2023. Florida also returned another starter in edge defender George Gump's sophomore defensive tackle LJ McCray is also expected to break out as he was a top 10 overall recruit for the 2024 high school class. Now, here's what he said about UF's offensive line. The Florida Gators have had the 3rd highest graded offensive line in the Power 4 in 2024 at 85.9 and brought back 5 starters of the 6 players who played at least 300 snaps for them. Jake Slaughter, my top returning interior offensive lineman, in the spot as he was the only Power Force center who earned 80.0 plus grades on both pass block and run blocker. Left tackle Austin Barber has also generated first round buzz and only surrendered 5 pressures and 100 true pass snaps last season. At guard will once again be Kenneth Harris and Damon George, who each tied for 6th in the SEC with identical 72.4 run blocking grades. Redshirt sophomore Bryce Lovett is the new starting right tackle, but tied for 7th among SEC guards last year with a 73.3 PFF grade on a healthy 362 snaps. Other position groups include quarterback, running back, and receiver also have gotten positive preseason buzz. Where did the ESPN FBI have the Gators in 2024 preseason rankings last June? Number 20. That, according to the ESPN article, at the time was based on strength of 15 starters for Napier's team. All right, guys, there you have the thoughts. Both prediction systems have the Gators going 6-6. I disagree. I think the Gators will end up being a playoff team at 9-3 or 10-2. That's my thoughts down below. Let me know what you think of the FBI and the SP Plus for predicting a 6-6 record for Billy Napier and company. If that does happen, Billy Napier and company are going to be ran out of Gainesville because this is year number 4 of him rebuilding the program. But leave me your thoughts down below. Let me know what you think, and we'll talk to you soon, Gator Nation. Go Gators. Peace.
Big plays coming under Friday.